Yeah. We are live. What's up? It's your man Corey Williams, aka CINO, for another episode, another week of CONVO with CINO Live. This ain't an episode. Sometimes I get CONVO with CINO and CINO Live confused. So, forgive me. But, welcome to another week of CONVO with CINO Live. We got a hot show for you tonight. We are live. Don't adjust your screen. Yes, it's me. I'm back in full effect with my co-host 22, but we still got another special guest co-host that's gonna be joining us here shortly. So, what's up, 22? Double deuce in the building.
What's up with you, man? I see you ain't got your glasses on today. What's going on?
Oh, I'm about to put them on. Don't trip. They about to come on.
They ain't got the glasses on, man. We need that signature look going.
Nah, man, they coming on. Believe me. As they say, believe you me.
How you feeling, man?
Man, blessed as usual, bro. Blessed as usual. Blessed and well, highly favored. All that, man.
Yes, sir.
All that. How you feeling, brother?
Man, I'm flowing, bro. I'm flowing. Back in Indiana now.
Man, nothing like home. Ain't no place like home, is it?
Right. But I know I'm gonna be back out of here soon when these hurricanes pick up.
Yeah. Well, you specialize in, unfortunately, in disaster. Profit in it. There's profit in everything. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Hey, we ain't discriminating. We get it how we get it.
Look, man, I put people's lives back together, bro. Come
on, man. So you all about solutions. That's what we do. Solutions. I love that word, man. Solutions versus problems, and all the other stuff, man, people go through. We are solution based, brother. And the brother that we got joining us tonight is definitely a solutions based brother. And he'll be joining us. Matter of fact, he getting it together right now, but I gotta definitely this my brother right here. This our brother, I should say.
Indeed.
Smooth brother. I think I taught him some of that smoothness. He's a little younger than me. I've been knowing this brother for a minute. So I think he done watched me over the. I think he done watched me over the years. He was a young whippersnapper. When I first met him. But he done grown into a man. See, that's
why he got glasses on in this picture.
Yeah. See, that's why you don't never son nobody. You know what I'm saying? Little man, nobody, because you never know how things will come back full circle, man. You know what I mean? So, we just grown to be, good friends, man. I think if I had a best friend, it'd be him. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make one up in a minute, but and of course you too, man.
Hold on, look at this, man. You know what I just looked at in this picture, man? Look, we're gonna bring it back up real quick.
Yeah.
Don't he look like if Benjamin Franklin was black on a $100 bill, that's what he'd look like.
Dang.
This what he'd look like. If Benjamin Franklin was black on a $100 bill, that's what he'd look like.
Dang. He had to drop the bomb on him, man. Let's bring the brother on, man. Y'all know him. He was my first guest on CONVO with CINO. He probably the reason why CONVO with CINO is here. And he's been on the show many a times. But let's bring him up, man. Without further delay, let's bring up my man Dwight Looney, man. 24/8 Solutions. What's up, my brother? I'm giving you the big stage, man.
What's up, man?
Yeah, you got you on the big stage.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Oh man,
Mr. ROI himself.
I'm over here sharing everything in the live real quick. Let everybody know we live, man.
Yeah, let them know we live, man.
Let's see.
Let them know we in the building.
All right, bam. Link.
Yeah, man. So
Okay.
we was just big upping you, man. And first of all, man, thanks for accepting the offer. I know you don't turn down nothing.
Nah, nothing
Nothing
with
but the
business,
dollars.
brother.
You know what I'm saying?
But
When it comes
you teaching me some business I gotta turn down.
Well,
you teach
you
me a
teach
little
me.
bit, man.
Yeah, man. We learn from each other. Iron sharpens iron, brother.
Yes, sir.
So, what's up? I got your number one man on 22.
Oh man, you got the right man with you.
Man, I'm the right
He
man
been
because I'm with
solid.
the right men. What you mean?
Yeah, few good men, ladies. That's what we finna talk about today.
Oh snap! Y'all know. Y'all know what happened last time.
Oh, hey, Ladybug. I'm sorry, baby. Shout out to my boo, Ladybug. I love you, girl. That's my girl. That's my home
Yeah.
girl, man.
Shout out to Ladybug, man. Shout out to Ladybug, man.
A good business woman, good business lady, good helper, good supporter. She's a real one, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So 22. Let's get into our disclaimer that we had to make after.
Let me go ahead and jump it off real quick. Let me go
Yeah,
ahead and jump
yeah.
it off real. The views and opinions expressed during CONVO with CINO Live are those of the hosts, guests, and contributors, and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of CONVO with CINO, its affiliates, or Program Enhancement Coordinator 22. Viewer discretion is advised. This show is intended for informational and conversational purposes only.
Boom. Boom.
Boom.
So y'all know I got my other co-host Christina in the back, so y'all might hear a little excited. So she been doing this. She been 22. She been rocking with CONVO with CINO Live since day one, ain't it?
Hey, sister, you did it right. She really has, yeah.
So yeah, man. So Dwight Looney, man, welcome again. You kind of like the premier guest here on CONVO with CINO, man. You've been on several shows with us, man. So tell the people a little bit about you, man, who Dwight Looney is, and a little bit about what you got going on and how you've evolved, man, over the last few years. You see, we got the gold. See, I put the gold background up for you, man. See, I got the gold up. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Hey, I got my camera sideways. That's right.
No, you good. You good. Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, now you good.
You said now tell the people who I am.
Yeah, tell them.
That's what you said. Introduction.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. So, what's up, everybody? My name is Dwight Looney. I'm from Gary, Indiana. Big G. From GI Miller. And I lived in Indianapolis for 16 years. My kids was raised there, so I always show love to nap time as well. But right now, I'm currently in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, with me, a little bit about my background. I've been a hardworking man most of my life. I didn't get a lot of stuff. I didn't went from the military to prison to working to CINO said I had about 16 jobs. I deserve to be where I'm at. But now I'm in the entrepreneur space.
A lot, y'all.
Changing my environment was probably one of the things that changed a lot. It changed my mindset. It changed the people around me, and it pushes you. When I go outside certain doors where I used to live, it wasn't really everybody was the same. So everybody kind of judged next to them. So if I'm just as good as the person next to me, then I'm not going to really push to be, that more successful. So environment, y'all, changes everything. Every day I leave out this door in Las Vegas, it remind me that I still got a lot of work to do because I see a lot of successful people that's around me, and that actually pushes me. So right now I'm in the credit space. That's my baby. I feel like everybody, when you start something in entrepreneurship, try to focus on one thing. So I always call credit like that's my ocean. And out of that ocean, I have created streams from that ocean. And that's really how the world works. So credit is actually my ocean, and out of credit, I do business funding. I do car rental business. I do mentorships. I got a school community. I do investments. So I do a lot. Hope I ain't forget nothing. I do so much on a daily basis, but I know that's my core. That's my core values right there. It's just, oh yeah, now I can actually help people get into houses as well if you're looking for investment property. So it's credit to funding to keys. If you need house, I can help you get a house. No docs, nothing like if you're trying to own a house. If it's an investment property, we only need no documentation. So all you gotta do is come with the money, and we can make that deal happen. Um, so that's another thing that I just started doing. I got some more big investments that I got coming up. I'm not going to announce them until it happens, but I do have a 800,000 investment that I'm finna make. That I feel like this investment, me looking at the projections, should set me for the next 15 years. Really set me for the rest of my life. So the first 2 years, I'm supposed to be like in a negative. Then the next 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7 years, to the point that this 800,000 investment is going to start making me 3, 4, 5 million a year. It'll just going to keep going up about a year, and I think it caps at about 10 million. So that's where I'm at right now in my life. Just to say a little bit about me, where I'm at. I do work with a lot of people. One thing about me, I'm just not a funding company. I'm basically a business coach / partner. And what I mean by that is a lot of people that I help with deals, we end up, well, I'm not going to let nobody make a bad deal. So most of the time, if I'm interested, I will invest with them. So I'm not just your funding company that's just going to get you funded. I got paid and I'm gone. I'm actually going to make sure that you're good. I'm not going to leave until I feel like that you're straight and you can fly on your own. If not, I'm going to come fly with you if I see if it's profitable. So I like that, because a lot of ideas come past me that I didn't even, wouldn't have thought of if these people didn't come for my help. And once I'm looking at the numbers, I'm looking at everything, I'll be like, okay, I won't end on those deals. So really, I'm finna really transition out of the credit space. Is what my heart been focusing on. I have to, because I can't keep spending my energy on minimum wage activities. So I'm spending a lot of time, hours, talking to clients every day. Even though, like, when I first started, that was my heart, but I've been doing it for like 4 years with an LLC, and a year before that. So I haven't worked for nobody in my 40s. I've been doing it for 5 years, and I've been helping people. That was what my heart was at. But at this point, I'm getting older. I'm in my mid 40s. I got to start focusing on me at some point. So it's not that I'm turning my back on my people. I'm getting to the point that I want to start focusing on me more. So I'm making more investments. I want more time for me, and I want more energy for me, my family. Because a lot of people come to me, and I pour so much into them. I got to start just focusing on the bigger picture and the bigger numbers and my own personal investment. So if you still got time, if you want your credit fixed, you better get with me now. My credit company gonna always be there. Like I said, that's my ocean. You just not gonna. It's finna get to a point you just not gonna reach me no more in that space. Is you don't have to come join my community to reach me, and that's gonna be once a month, or you got to join my mentorship to reach me, because I gotta start spending my energy with family, friends, and most importantly, myself. So I hope I wasn't long-winded with that, but that was just on my heart. It wasn't no strip. It wasn't nothing. And it was on my heart to just say everything. So hopefully I caught somebody somewhere in that life, and they can relate to it and they can understand. So that's me. That's me in a nutshell. And I appreciate this, CINO, because I don't really get a chance to really vent. So a lot of times my clients don't see this side. When they call me, it's always for help. And that's when I'm here. I'm 24/8 solution. So I got a solution to all your problems 24/8. But at some time, y'all don't understand. So nobody called me for happy news. So all of y'all energy, everybody called me, they're in trouble, they need a problem, they need some solved. So all this energy, I have to sit and I have to give y'all all of me. And once I'm done of my day, I don't have nothing else, not even for me. And I've been doing this for like 4 or 5 years like this. So at some point, I gotta just, I love y'all, but I gotta pour into me at some point.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely have to pour into you, man. That definitely wasn't too much when it flow. Let it flow. You know what I'm saying? We happy to be here with you. We happy every time you here, man. I'm happy to see you got a good energy going with you. You know what I'm saying? Your light shining right now. And we here. If y'all ready to get into it, we can get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it, man. I know that introduction probably was the record, huh?
Hey, that was
No,
no, actually,
man.
that
I
was a great
mean,
introduction. I felt very informed from that introduction.
Okay,
well, I
appreciate
mean,
it.
like you said, you getting to know you because a lot of people I know you, 22 know you, but they don't know you. You know,
Right.
and so they probably see you. They probably see you traveling. They probably see you and they seen you in Teslas and Rolls Royces, and seen you hanging out with some of the top influencers and financial gurus in the industry, which you are now one of those. And so, and of course, I always represent because I'm part of your mentorship. Rich off
Mm-hmm.
information. I'm one of your first mentees. I was a mentee before you started the I told you I was. I was like, oh no, you my mentor, you my financial mentor, man. The first time I heard you, I was like, oh
That's a
no,
fact.
man.
That's a
I think
fact.
I was the first before you even started it. So, appreciate you. So I get a chance to get the game from you all the time. So they don't. And shout out to Chill Will, man. He said, on code, salute. Let's get to the bag. One love, my brothers. That's one of our other podcast brothers, man. On code. Check them out every Monday. And with the award-winning panel that he got. But so one question, man, for the people too, man. So this for the people. As we see AI and all this stuff, moving forward, man, what should people be doing financially right now? If you were just getting involved in the financial space right now, what would you do? What would be besides getting your credit done? After you get that, say you just got a job, you working, your credit's decent. What should people be doing right now? Because you said you've been in this 5 years. So a lot's changed in 5 years. A lot of plays that was playing, plays is playing, ain't playing no more.
They played out.
Played out. The plays ain't playing. So what's the play and what would you be doing right now?
I would save as much money as I can, man. I would get much as credit as I can, even if you don't need it. The best time to ask for money is when you don't need it. Get as much money as you can, stack up as much credit as you can. And that's just because ain't nobody know what's going to happen next. I know I just got a mess with Nevada. I know we finna talk about world news, so that's a good topic. Because I think Nevada is like shut down right now, like the DMV and a lot of other stuff that's going on right now. So these cyber attacks are real. So we never know. We might wake up, we don't have no money in the account, and we might just have to live off credit. We just never know, or it could be vice versa. So my thing is right now is just to save, invest and save. Yeah, you said at the credit. So at the credit is right. Save and invest. That's it. And just sit still.
Yeah, because that was my next question. Because like I know how much money I make, right? And I'm like, how are people affording to just party all the time, party every weekend, do the things that some people like? And I know what you make, and I know you don't even do that. You do your things and stuff like that. But I look at your lifestyle, and I know my lifestyle. I know 22 lifestyle. So, what do you say to people that just partying and enjoying life and just living it up right now?
It's hitting them hard though. I'm in that space where I got to help people, so I see it. A lot of people come to me. It's hitting people hard. Because the thing is, they still living like it's 2019 and it's really 2025. And a lot of things have changed. Grocery bills has changed. Light bills has changed. Gas has changed. A lot have changed, but people still living like 5 years ago. And then they not really realizing until it's too late. So they come to me and say, hey, man, I need some money. I need it like right now. I look at their credit. I said, bro, like you 3 to 6 months out. Because people are just still living life and nobody has sat down to it just yet. We have to make an adjustment. People need to sit back, look at their finances, and just be real. I don't care if you got to get with a roommate, get with somebody, like shack up. Other races already been doing it. They didn't started doing it. People have to start making adjustments. They got to watch their spending habit. They're partying, like you said, and then next thing you know, they waking up and they got eviction notice, car rent behind. So they're not being responsible, but they still trying to live life. This is only really hear broke people saying this, and it's like, well, I can't take it with me. Like, so that's their excuse. That's their excuse of being in the situation they're in. And they half right and half wrong, because the only problem is you still here, but the money gone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can't spend, but you can't just jack it up, and now you in a bad situation, and now you I don't want to cuss, but you messed up right now. You in a messed up situation, so you have to learn how
now
to
you want
adjust.
to cuss.
Man.
Now you don't want to cuss.
I got in trouble last time I was on the show.
Oh, you don't want to cuss. No, be yourself. No, that's what. Oh, you done changed. What you done found the Lord, huh? You okay? You okay? Now you don't want to cuss, y'all. You the real man. Let's get the disclaimer.
Right. But in what bro's saying though, like, bro, I help a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, and I do it behind closed doors. I'm not out because I genuinely do it, and you saying you help a lot of people, you really get to see that people are just out here living life. Now I know people out on trips right now across the water and stuff like that, and they got bills due at home. Yeah, and it's a little mind-boggling, but they're literally cool with that, having enough money to get to work, pay their bills late, and have some food and just party the rest of the way. They cool with that because they feel like they are living life, and they not, you know what I'm saying. I got a saying when it comes to living life, man. You don't want to be living. You want to be alive. You know what I'm saying? And if you are living, you want to be alive and living. A lot of people not alive. They're just going through a cycle of what's going on, bro. And you spoke on the cyber attacks. So in the industry that I'm in, very big industry, you know how big insurance companies are and stuff like that, bro. There was a situation where there's one particular insurance company, all of their insurance policy holders had no policies for about a week or more because of a cyber attack.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, Chill Will asks, what do you think about using AI as a trading tool?
I think it's good. I see it. A lot of big traders basically saying what to do is record your trading and then upload it to ChatGPT and let ChatGPT tell you what you did right, what you did wrong. I just heard that, Jim. I thought that was powerful.
Yeah.
One more question before we get into
I'm gonna say this too, though, bro. I ain't got that trust yet. You know how some people don't trust they Tesla driving themselves. I don't trust no AI playing with my money yet. I'm gonna say yet because I don't know, it might change, but I don't trust. I'm sorry, I don't trust AI to play with my money yet.
One question, and then we're gonna get into these topics. But on that, what? I done lost my train of thought. What? Doggone it.
Put your glasses on. It might help. Put your glasses on.
Man, I forgot what the hell I was on, man. It was on the. Oh, okay. Speaking of, okay, you know how black people, once we get a hold of something and it starts to make money, what do you think the future of trading is going to be with AI and now with the even because we're going to talk about InvestFest, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff tonight, but what do you think the impact of now African Americans starting to really invest? You think they're going to, because once we start doing something, they switch stuff up.
They're going to just start putting false information out. That's what they're going to start doing.
Yeah, I was thinking that there was what you was talking about when you said with the AI, you don't trust with your money yet, because depending on, and I don't know if people notice about AI, but you have to learn how to properly prompt. And if you put in the wrong prompt, even on some regular stuff, it'll bring you back some information that's not factual. So you have to actually tell it to bring me back factual evidence that can be backed up by research.
That's key right there.
Yeah. Man, well, we could talk this all night, man. I don't even know where we want to start, man. We got a lot of
We're
stuff
gonna start
going
it,
on, man.
man. Because
Let's
you know what I'm
start.
saying? Everything always have a perfect flow,
Let's
man. You know
kick
what
it
I'm saying?
off, man. That's why you the program enhancement coordinator, man. Let's
This
go.
perfect flow. This perfect flow always happen because we talking about AI and you know what I'm saying. My man is out there in Vegas. We talking about stocks investing. There's a robo taxi company, Zooks, and it is active in
Man,
Las Vegas right now. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about Zooks. Las Vegas hosts two main robo-taxi services, Zoox and Motional. Zoox is an Amazon-owned company. It operates purpose-built driverless robo-taxis with a focus on hospitality partnerships and public rollout, starting with service at Resorts World and is beginning to open to the general public via an app. Motional is a joint venture between Honda and Aptiv and is testing its Ionic 5 robo-taxis and allows riders to hail them through the Uber app.
So you out there, bro? Yeah, well, you out there, bro.
I see that thing all the time. It's actually posted on my page. I actually posted it probably sometime
I remember that
this year. Oh, yep, last year. And it's actually putting a lot of Uber drivers and Lyft drivers out of business. I just got two of my cars dropped back off to me. And I asked the lady, just why. She just said, I'm done with Vegas. I'm moving to Atlanta. And she said, I can't compete with that taxi because it's free as well. And then she said, you got that out there. Then you got the taxi cabs, and you got all the other Uber drivers fighting, and people ain't traveling here as much no more. So a lot of side hustles, like you just asked earlier about AI, a lot of things that we used to be able to do to feed our family in between jobs or just to get extra income. What life was yesterday, it ain't gonna be tomorrow.
It's definitely
so
not,
that's why I said we got to sit and just and pivot.
Hey, because see, something that we should have been doing a long time ago that a lot of us still don't know, but most of us learned it in our adult life. I've gotten to the point where 67% of my money goes directly into my savings, and I just live off the other 33.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. It was an adjustment. It wasn't a tight adjustment, but it's just different when you looking at numbers. The ones you look at on the daily, for the most part, a majority of times throughout the day, that number look little. You know what I'm saying? They make you feel a little little when you're looking at it, but in the long run, it's all adding up. That's one of the adjustments I had to make.
Yep.
Yeah. Nah, we definitely got to tighten up, man. I mean, like you said, even other races, man, they live with each other. Everybody doing poly now. The poly thing, I think they doing it for the rent. That's three. Hey, that's the three-way split.
That's true. Hey, that's real though. That's true though.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get us preaching. You gonna get 22 on that when you told me he was an expert.
Yeah, I know. I was messing with 22. I'm messing with 22 on that one.
Hey, look, you want to know the difference between me and them is when I did it, I signed a 7-figure contract to do it. And if you talk to me, we was about to get this bread together. I wasn't looking for you to come over and bring your bread. Nah, we gonna get the bread. We gonna make the bread happen.
Mm-hmm.
Teamwork.
Right.
That's how you got to recruit the polys, man. The teamwork. Man, let me stop playing. I'm messing with y'all. Y'all ladies men, man. So I'm just I'm taking notes. See that laugh? That's that laugh when you're a ladies man.
We gonna switch over to some entertainment news.
Hey man, I'm from Miller, man. What more can I say, man?
The Miller Killers.
I came up out the beach, man.
We about to switch to some entertainment news since you want to be so entertaining, man.
Oh Lord.
Rapper Lil Nas X pleads not guilty to felony charges after LA arrest. Rapper Lil Nas X has pleaded not guilty to injuring a police officer and resisting arrest after he was detained last week while wandering the streets of Los Angeles. So basically, it jumped off because somebody saw a man running down the street. And when they first saw him, he had on some tidy whities and some cowboy boots, and they said he just took everything off and he was just running down the road. They called the police. He charged the police and stuff like that. And he didn't go directly to jail. He went to the hospital for a possible overdose, spent the weekend in jail, and now he's out. He is looking at possible 5 years if found guilty of these things. But he also has an album that's coming out close to the end of this year, man.
Mm. So what you think? It was something
Man,
to promote the album.
Now you want to know what I really think it is, bro? Because if you paid attention to this guy since he came out and you listen to his story, because he does have one song. People told me to listen to it before. It's a song about his life story and stuff like that. He was talking about how he was broke and how his people was against him because he's homosexual and stuff like that. So just if you've seen him since he came out all the way up to now, he has been searching for an identity, and I ain't talking about how people just gonna say, "Oh, Illuminati," but no, there's something going on in that man's mental space where he still has not been found, and he gave himself to something that made him feel comfortable, and it seemed like he's fighting through that, bro, but he losing the battle.
Mm.
Oh, they also said he was. They said he was also when he was running down the street while he was running, he was singing Kanye's "Power."
That's what I'm thinking about though. When you're saying it, I'm sorry. He sound like he on some Ye stuff though right now.
I'm gonna tell you who he sound like to me. Sound like that Martin Lawrence when Martin did that years ago. Remember Martin did the same, running down the freeway, high, tripping, talking about they gonna kill me and all this stuff. I mean, sometimes, man, pressure bust pipes, man, and and them drugs, and Martin he got over it. He recouped from that. He made a tour talking about, I was off the ooh-wee and all that, you know what I'm saying? But this sound like the Martin play to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the dope man sold him the ooh-wee too.
Yeah.
But I like when I think I heard Ye, it was Ye O Martin said it. I think it was Ye though. He said if you see a man running you see one man just running up the street like that, they call him crazy. But if you see 1,000 people running, they call it a marathon.
Yeah.
So that was kind of deep though when he said that though, because like what if dude just wanted to just get out and just run? Because sometimes everybody let out stress differently.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He looked like even if it was off the drugs.
Yeah, you off something though. I heard you say it.
In his drawers, dog. Hey, what you always tell me? Hey, from Mib to in his drawers, dog.
But that's a form of calling out though, reaching out though too though.
Oh, for sure.
Right, because that still go back to what I was saying. Like you say,
I'm on my psychology degree on that one.
Right, he just wanted to take a run because whatever that thing is he indulged in, he felt free. He had some freedom. He wasn't thinking about he was just free. I want to fly like a bird far, far away from here. He was on his Jenny stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Chill Will said he should have never made that video dancing with the devil.
I was talking to one of my guys, man, and he kind of like said something to me that made me think, and I feel it. He was like, the drugs that the kids is on now, it kind of make them, it make them feel that way. That's the reason why they, like when we used to ride dirty, and you like, man, I got the strap. Everybody, hey, put your seatbelt on. Like everybody, like on point. We cautious the way we move. Like, hey, when we trafficking, everything got to be on point. Well, because we dirty.
Right.
Now these kids, they be on these Xanax, and the Xanax give you that I don't, like everything is okay. So they be riding dirty and moving a certain type of way, and in their head they thinking like, oh, everything is okay, knowing they got straps, they got drugs, they got everything. But them Xannies, it make you feel like everything is gonna be all right. So they not on point as much as how we used to be on point because of the drugs that they're taking, making them feel like they okay. So a lot of stuff that we're looking at like they're being weird or they're strange, they in their draws or et cetera, like why are they killing people and posting it on you? Them Xannies make you feel like it's they lose that conscious that instinct that we had. They losing that because them Xannies take over that.
They debased. They literally they're debased. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they not on a square. I'm with you on that, man. You talking about these children and things of that nature, and these shootings and these killings, because man, it is crazy the things that we see out here and what's going on now. That kind of brings me to this right here, man. There was a mass shooting at Annunciation Catholic School in Minneapolis. I don't know if y'all heard about this.
I heard about that yesterday.
Who did? No, that happened today. This happened today.
Oh,
Yeah,
today.
there was.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there. I think, but there was another mass shooting somewhere the other day or something like that. But this one was at this Catholic school. You know, they had little children at this school. The person they said did it, his name is Robin. Her name, let me be politically correct. Her name is Robin Westman. But Robin Westman changed her name from Robert to Robin in 2020. The guy, the woman, my fault, one more time. The woman basically put out this manifesto on YouTube and was talking about how they've been feeling suicidal for years and they know that what they're doing is wrong. They wrote a letter to their family, and in the end of the letter, they told the family to pray for the people that are the families that they were going to kill, and that they just have to get this out because they've been feeling it and wanting to do it for so long, bro. And it's yeah, it's crazy, man. They say he even mentioned stuff about people of the shootings from Sandy Hook and other places and stuff like that. Man, this is very alarming. This is very, very alarming.
Yeah, first of all, man, blessings and to the family, man, and to the loved ones. That's very unfortunate. And speaking of even what you just was talking about, Loon, Chill Will wrote, the NOI put out a report that bud they smoke is now designed to mess with people's mentality. So, yeah, man, we just living in these kids, it really just what you saying, man, what they thinking about is allowing them to just do ungodly things, man. It's sad, man. I hate to hear that because, we all got kids and, so as a father,
I don't think they know what they did until they locked up and they not on the drugs no more and that instinct kick in.
Yeah.
Just to go off of what the comment that brother just wrote, I'm thinking on them. Like, yeah, he right. I think like after they do something and then them drugs wear off and they just can't believe what they did.
Yeah,
like,
man.
For real. Because it's not even about money no more.
So I'm gonna give y'all a little background on these drugs, especially designer drugs, and a lot of designer drugs actually start off as medications and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So probably about like in the 60s and the 70s, bro, they had these things called poppers. This was before everybody was on the other drug heavy and stuff like that, but they had these things called poppers. And it's crazy because the popper is largely used now by the homosexual community. But when people started using these poppers, they would be in clubs and it would make them have this euphoric feeling, and they kind of
you talking about the X. You talking about X?
No, this is before X. It was this little thing. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They used to pop it open and they used to inhale whatever the little chemical was that came out. And it made them get rid of their sexuality. And the crazy thing about it is this chemical that did that, one of the effects to it was it made your anus relax. Mm-hmm. But it also altered the people's state of mind where there were no sexual lines, and in the moment they didn't care about what was going on. Just like what he's saying, they didn't care.
Yeah, that's why you can't. That's why I can't take them drugs because, like he said, I saw what's that dude? Is Charleston White? Is his name Charleston White? I heard him saying that. He's like, I can't do them drugs. Basically, what 22 just said. That's what Charleston said. He said, now, if you got a man taking these type of drugs, and now you with another man, and he touching you, it's gonna feel good. He said, why would I take some that? And I'm just like, dang. So now 22 just broke it all the way down to me, and I did hear Charleston White say that, and he was just like, these men that's taking these type of drugs that, like he said, making a anus loose, and anybody touch them, it feels good, even if a man touch them. It feels good, and they muscles is already relaxed. He said, so what you think that's gonna happen?
Right.
Yeah, Will said that's why they call the 70s free love. Hey, I said that ain't X. Hey, that ain't X. That was Z. Hey, shit.
So 22, you saying that that's what they're putting in, like most of the pills that they're taking now, the weed they're taking, like, so, what was you going with that?
So a lot of the drugs, man. Okay. Also think about this. not just now, but for a long time with these drugs, especially the ones that have been hitting the black communities. How many times have you seen or heard or made the joke of, hey, they'll get some head for that such and such, bro, because this is what it's doing to them. It's altering their mind state. You know what I'm saying? And most of the drugs that are out there are, like you say, putting people in a euphoric sense when it comes to being touched. You know what I'm saying? It's also putting people in that space where they have no shame. You know what I'm saying? So just say, for instance, you've been wanting to rob the grocery store. Now you take the drugs and you go rob that grocery store. But we live in a sexualized society now. That's what we live in, bro. So the things that they're taking in with the music, with all of the media, including the television and the movies and stuff like that, and then you taking it and you're taking these things in while you off the drugs, your mind is already altered, and you're watching something else that's altering your mind. We're in a different place.
Yeah. She was saying
it brings me back to
women masculine. Yeah.
It brings me back to a story when I was young. It was this one guy. I ain't going to say his name, but this one guy, he went crazy. I remember, this is a true story, y'all. I remember this dude. He was actually on 11th and Jefferson. That's where I grew up at first. And he was like,
"Oh, man, you talking about
no name?
Nah, because he was like, he said, hey man, they finna start watching us, and we thinking this dude crazy. He's like, hey, they finna have like a little green guy, and they're gonna be like watching everything. You're gonna be able to talk to him. We like, you gonna talk to aliens? You know, we tripping, right? And he's like, I'm telling y'all, man, it's gonna be a green guy. They're gonna be watching everything we do. You're gonna be able to talk to him. And then, like, I remember that conversation, and then like 5 to 7 years later, Android came out. And it just hit me with that conversation. I'm like, I remember, dude, because sometimes, man, you can get so much information that it can drive you crazy. Because dude was trying to tell us what we was heading into, because, you know, we was basically selling drugs or something at that time. So they would just he was like letting us know, like, these phones is finna start watching us. And he was trying to explain it, but he didn't know, I guess, it was going to be in the phone, but he just knew there's going to be a little green guy, and you're going to be able to talk to it, and you're going to be able to watch everything that you're doing and track you. And he was just like, be careful and don't get the green guy. He thought the dude was crazy, man. I don't know where that came from. That might be off topic. I know we talking current events.
No, man, no. The green guy is definitely around.
Yeah, I was just like, dang, man, it's Android though. Because me and my guy Yak, his name, Yak, he was telling me, like, man, remember such and such was telling us that back in the day? I'm like, yeah. And it was crazy. Like he knew, but he was into that what's that Muslim stuff called? It wasn't Illuminati. What is it?
The Moors?
Mason. He was a Freemason. Yeah, he was a Freemason. Yep. So he had information that scared him to like kind of go, like, really went crazy though. It scared him.
Yeah. I can understand that. Hey man, talking about green guys, we're gonna do this real quick. We gonna do this real quick for one of the green guys. We're gonna do this.
Green guys, huh?
Hey.
That's definitely a green guy right there.
Yeah, green guy. Today's business spotlight is on More is Better Logistics. With over 20 years of experience and 3 years in the dispatching game, they specialize in dispatching education, training, and dispatching services. If you're a beginner looking to break into the field, be on the lookout for their dispatcher starter PDF dropping September 8th. Tap in with I am Dre Morris or reach out directly at info@miblogistics.com. That's More is Better Logistics. Make sure you get more out every mile.
Drop the bomb on that one. Yeah, that's what's up right there.
Hey man,
that's a good line right there. I like that.
That's my dude, man. Hold on, I gotta show this picture of him because this my dude, man. He been featured on CONVO with CINO. But I'm gonna tell you, you know who he with here, Loon.
I can't see that bit.
That's
I see it. Oh, he with the man.
With Alex.
Yeah, Alex. Good energy.
Yeah. That was at InvestFest this year, man. He hit me from InvestFest, man. He was there last year too, man.
Is that his mentor?
Yeah.
Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
hey man, y'all better get a mentor, man.
Yeah.
Mentor, man. And you just spoke on that. What you just speak on, man? You just spoke on that Invest Fest, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
sir.
Invest Fest returns to Atlanta with a focus on financial literacy and global entrepreneurship. Man, thousands of entrepreneurs, investors, and creators from around the world gathering in Atlanta weekend for Invest Fest, a conference dedicated to financial literacy, business growth, and networking. Among the featured speakers is Valerie Obeys, a Ghanaian entrepreneur and CEO of RR Skincare. She shared her journey doing the beauty, and they just have other people that come and speak. And man, tell us about y'all experience at the Invest Fest, and tell
I'm gonna
people
let
why it's important that
Lone tell you about that one. We were
hey,
sick this year. I don't even want to talk about it, but
hey, and this Invest Fest, this is also a good date night idea. Tell them about it, Lone.
Yeah, man. If you're trying to meet like-minded people, put yourself in that environment for sure.
So what
Yeah,
how
were
many
put yourself in
investments
that.
you been? How many? Now, you've been there. You was at the inception of this thing, man. Like from him 500 to what it's evolved to now. So, what's your thoughts, man? Just from you being in the kind of the beginning of this and seeing it evolve to what it is.
I'm really happy the way that I see it involving because we was there last year. We was probably the best booth in there. We showed out. We did great. Got a lot of attention, a lot of love. So last year, I saw the numbers decline. So when I saw it, they broke a record this year. I was happy, and I said I'd never miss another one. So I don't care if it's a decline year, incline year. Every year from here on out, if I can go, I'm going. Because that's just where it's the networking for me at this point. It depends on where you at. If you just if you just trying to figure out what you want to do, it's for you. If you already there, it's for you. Because at this point, when I first went, I was just trying to figure out like what I want to do. Like I'm going to booth to see what people are doing to try to find a mentor. Like, oh, I want to learn this. Can you teach me this? So that's where I went the first time. The second time, now I became the teacher. So now when I go the third time, it's going to be for me just to network with other mentors and other teachers. So every year it's a different purpose. It's a different growth, but it sucked that I wasn't there this year. I saw a lot of people that I knew, and I know it's a lot of people that I should have known. So, got to know as well. So, man, I love it, man. Shout out to them brothers, man. I'm so happy for them. I'm proud of them. I'm just glad that somebody thought of this and they doing it, and they doing it on a high level. So, man, I love it, man. I
Yeah.
never miss another one.
No, I can't. I can't afford to miss another one, bro. I felt so bad when I'm seeing all my people, man, hit me up, and even Dre. I'm like,
Even the people that we met last year.
exactly. Eric AI. Shout out to Eric AI, man. AI
Good
Eric.
brother.
He was on
Yep.
the show, man. He came out there. He came back swinging, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He
So
came back swinging, bro.
he did exactly how I said, I would do it. He came, I think he was just walking around and he came back with a booth
Yeah,
this year. So
yeah.
um
But he
it's
was on
there.
fire in because he was video. That's how you connected with him, and you know what I'm saying. So yeah, so the relationships you meet, the people you meet. He done sent us merch and hats and that. You know what I'm saying? Everything, man. He been on our show. You was on his show. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't beat the networking, bro.
Yep. So now we got love in New York.
Yeah.
It's
Chill Wilson
it's
World.
always in Atlanta. It's always
It's
in
in
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah, it's been in
I
Atlanta.
would like for him. I would like for him to hit the road with it though. But every year it's been in Atlanta.
Atlanta where it's popping though. Atlanta, Houston right now. That's where it's popping.
Yeah,
That's where Black
it
excellence
is.
is popping, thriving right now.
Yeah, that's the difference between anything, man. It's the environment, just think about it. Like even in your situation, Convo, you're doing great things. You're the number one podcast in the Midwest, but it's not too many people in the
Hold
Midwest
on,
doing it.
man. Say that one more time. Say that one more time. Say that. What'd you say? I ain't hear you. You broke up. What'd you say?
You the number one podcast on the Midwest. But at the end of the day, it's not too many people that's doing it on a high level. So the people that you interviewing, they're good, but they're not great. It's mean it's like they don't really have a reach. But if you think about the difference between you and the guy, what's his name? Shans. Difference between you and him is he live in Atlanta and he's interviewing people in Atlanta, and the people in Atlanta got reach. They got money and they got reach. And they coming from all different cities and states. Everybody going there. So he's interviewing people from everywhere. You somewhere that people not really navigating to. So everybody you interviewing, they already know each other. So it's like, you bigging them up, which is great, but that's just where environment just stands out. So when you said, it's always in Atlanta. So that's the only difference between you and him.
Yeah.
Is he's in Atlanta.
The proximity.
You in Chicago.
We talked about the proximity.
Yes, sir. Hey man, like you said, a lot of people ain't navigating, man. I feel that because we that place, you know what I'm saying? It's been like that for a long time, but that brings me here because it's going on. Navigation is going on.
Yeah.
Right.
That's that reach. That's reach right there, baby.
That's reach.
Yeah.
That's reach. Shout out to Eddie.
Yes, sir. That's reach, man. Did anybody get to catch the show, bro? I was looking for it this morning, and all I could see was the past ones. I couldn't. I for whatever reason, I couldn't find the one that was playing this morning. I was definitely trying to tune into it.
Yeah, I missed it too. I was planning to check it out too. It was supposed to be on iHeartRadio.
Yeah,
me and CINO was talking about it earlier. CINO was saying it wasn't on the regular show; it was on the iHeartRadio. But I just started doing other stuff. Oh, you was, and you still didn't catch it?
I couldn't find it. The one on iHeart right there is about Tiana Taylor.
Well, if I know Eddie, so they must do pre-recorded. Then they must record it first and then air it, maybe.
Yeah, the full show ain't up all the way yet. The full show, you know how they'll, because I think they do it kind of like a Steve Harvey type of deal where they play music and have different guests. So maybe they had the big guest Tiana come in, and maybe
so you thinking maybe he amplified, because that's what my mentors tell me. You do something, you got to amplify. So he wasn't a big guest. He made it look like it.
I don't know. I mean, maybe the bag was bigger. Maybe Tiana, this she only got one day. She in New York. You want to get her, you want to get Eddie. I don't know.
Or like I said, maybe hers is already recorded. I don't know if they air it live.
Yeah, because if you think about it, when you do watch the Breakfast Club, and if you watch like the people that was on there and stuff like that, you do see them come in for their interview at some point in time, and then they leave back out. Because remember, it was one point in time, Tyrese was trying to get up in there. He wasn't letting Tyrese in there, but they were in between some interviews, and Tyrese was trying to get up, and he wouldn't let him in. So from watching it, it do seem like they have people come in and they doing more than one interview in a day.
Yeah. So they may have pre-recorded it. I mean, we know he was there. That's for sure. Because I seen some photos of him at the iHeart. So I guess
I have seen that too. Yeah, because I know Sean Kelly was wanting me on his podcast, and he said normally he record like, and Neo said it too. They said they record like 4 or 5 shows in one day.
Yeah,
and then they just air them out.
Yeah.
But anywhere we go, we know Eddie. Like we know Eddie is gonna be on that Gary page, baby. He gonna post it.
Yeah, whenever it drop, it's gonna drop. That's for sure.
Eddie gonna drop it for us at least. So hey, man, shout out to that brother. Man, I love it, man. He's around the same age I am, and came up in the same era, and just to see him represent our city, I love it, man. I love what he stands for. I just like everything about the dude, man. I like his whole. I like everything about, man. Like, yeah, shout out to Eddie, man, for sure. Like what he's trying to do for the city, gonna do for the city, doing for the city. I like the fact that he's for the city. He could have left the city, but he's still in the city, and he's striving, man. He's doing his best. So all we gotta do is just keep supporting him, man.
Hey man, have y'all seen that?
I want to hear that he a vice lord from Fifth.
Have y'all seen that? Have y'all seen that?
You should have been folk. No, I just
should have broke it to the right,
man.
We banging on CONVO with CINO tonight. We banging.
Did y'all see that? There's plenty of food places in Gary that is getting shut down by the Department of Health.
What's
so
up with
Sam's
that?
Sam's off of 21st of Virginia. There's one called Wings.
I see you, Chill Will. Chill Will banging with us.
It's one called Wings and Things or something like that. Fifth Avenue Taco says they was closed due to a NIPSCO outage or something like that, but they ain't open back up or nothing. So I done seen about 5 or 6 places that the health department went and put them orange signs and stickers on their demonstration, and they not open.
Is that the Mama Papa?
Sam's was the one on 21st in Virginia. That's the it's called Malcolm X Boulevard now, on the east side across from Gary Gas.
So they shutting down. They shutting down a lot of Mama Papa stores.
Yeah, these aren't big branded stores. These are basically city owned, not city owned like that, but people that are from the city and they're not with a big franchise or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm finna tell you, man. I seen a video on TikTok, man, of some of the most disgusting stuff I've ever seen from Chipotle, Burger King, Taco Bell, bro. It just never make me want to eat there again, eat in none of these places. Even in restaurants, it just makes me want to cook at home, wash my food thoroughly. I mean, I do this all anyway, but it just made me really not want to eat it because what goes on at these restaurants at night when these rodents and things are coming in, you know what I'm saying? And people get off work, they ready to go, they ain't cleaning up the machines. It was disgusting what I seen, bro.
Yeah, I know one day I
get too vile in talking about it, but it just made me never. I cook a lot anyway, but it made me never want to eat no fast food. Honestly, none of these restaurants. It was disgusting.
Yeah, I know one day I went to I think it was New York on the Strip, and I got something to drink, and I left it in my car. And it was in my Benz too. I was kind of shitty. But when I went back to it, probably like a week, maybe even 2 weeks, and it was like I never seen nothing like it. I can't really explain it, but it almost looked like a worm, like bacteria or something grew out of it. It's just like it was watery, but it was like when I picked it up, it was just like real stringy. And
kind of like
slimy.
That's what from part of that comes from all of the sugars that are in there. You got to think about that stuff is actually fermenting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
And I'm putting that in my body.
Yeah, and we putting this stuff in our body. And so even think about it like that, bro. It was in your car for 2 weeks. Even if we look at the simplest form, the sugars, fermenting and stuff, the inside of your stomach and the asses is way hotter than that cup in your car for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was told that like they don't be cleaning their ice machine, so I didn't know what it was.
All that stuff, bro. I'm telling you, I don't even, man, bro. If you seen this video, bro, I say it was horrible, bro. Horrible. Make me want to eat soup. I just want to eat canned soup.
He said,
I eat out every doggone day. You scam me.
Man, but our diets here in the U.S. is horrible anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's
versus
true.
other countries and stuff like that. I mean, we just gotta be more conscious, man. But yeah,
because every time I go out the country, man, I can taste the ocean on the food.
Yeah,
man,
hey, look, so it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because 3 days ago, I had some East Coast oysters and some West Coast oysters, and like you say, just even. And the oysters that we get here, those oysters had a totally different taste because of the bodies of water they come from, and then both of them still had the East Coast oyster was a little saltier than the West Coast oyster, but the freshness is like you can't taste the water in it. So I almost definitely understand what you're saying though.
Yep.
Oh, my stream. Let me see something. I'm having.
You still good over here to us, man.
Still good. I know. On Facebook it dropped. Let me see.
What else
I
news
don't
you
think.
got for us? 22.
Hey man, okay. So since this is our last piece of news, man.
Good, because I
And
want to talk about some money
here we go.
before we.
This is our last piece of news, and it's right next to home. Chicago mayor blasts Trump's decision to send a National Guard to Chicago. So since he's been mayor, murders have been down 31%, shootings have been down by 36%, and vehicle deaths are down by 26%. But you know, the one thing
why ain't nobody talking about that?
right, you know, that's the crazy part of it. Ain't nobody talking about that. Don't know. That's not what they talking about. But this also kind of reminded me of y'all remember we had the National Guard back at home way before Trump.
You talking about in the mid-90s when they had to come shut everything down?
Yeah.
We used to murder capital of the world. They had to call the National Guard in, and
they had to
the
call
state
National Guard
troopers
in.
and everybody in. Yeah, the mid-90s.
You know, seeing this now, this to people from Gary that grew up through the area, this ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying?
It's
special.
normal. It's normal for us.
Yeah, that's something normal.
So you saying that Trump tried to call the National Guard into Chicago now?
Okay, so I don't know if you all have been keeping up with I don't remember the exact name that Trump gave it, but he has all of the agencies, all of the federal agencies, and then they're getting together with state agencies, and they are quote unquote patrolling neighborhoods to cut down on crime and murders and stuff like that. There was this one clip that I saw where they were in DC, and there was these guys sitting on their porch, and all these agents together, they're walking past, and one stops and asks the man, "What you smoking? You know, what are you doing?" And then he can see that it's a cigarette. But as he's talking to him while he's on the porch, he explains to him, "Hey, tell all your friends we out here. We stopping people from drinking in public, smoking in public. I stopped because I smelled the aroma of marijuana in the air. My guy was smoking a cigarette." But they're just walking. He's like, "Yeah, we come to people, ask them questions on their porch, outside. They outside on the corners. Don't be outside on the corners because we coming. Tell everybody we coming." So now Trump saying the next cities that he's sending these forces to, along with the National Guard, is Chicago and New York. And they're basically in urban areas doing this.
So you saying basically they coming to like mess with us, kind of.
Yeah, but they say it's for to help. We coming to help learn the community and keep crime down. But yeah, they basically they out in the streets. Yeah, they out there on the streets, man, and they just walking, you know, with they gear and everything on. And if they seeing you out there, you got a cup in your hand. What's in your cup?
Yeah, that's what they call that. That's they patrolling the black communities with like, no, man, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Especially with the stats that you just gave me, I can understand why the mayor is upset. Like, why would you do that when the crime is going, you know, it's on that's a big decrease, man. 35%. 5% is good. You talking about 35? That's big.
Yeah. That's big. You know what I'm saying? And this is just in a year's comparison, just from last year.
That is big, man.
That's big. And
Trump just flexing his muscles, man. He just flexing, you know. He flexing
I just feel like they ain't locking niggas up, so they trying to find a reason to.
But if y'all also you just know just some of the history with Trump
and all the harassment and all the stuff when he's in the office, you know, just the police brutality. Like,
I'm sorry. That's a lot like martial law, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the problems with them going to Chicago, bro, them YNs as they call them, all of them, guess what? They not going like you think they going just because you show up with an FBI. They not going. This is a recipe. This is a recipe for, to me, a recipe for disaster, for a hostile takeover.
They're gonna start a war, because just like we said, like in the mid-90s when they came with the National Guard. I don't remember it happened nowhere else, but I remember in Delaney. I remember when they came to Delaney. You already
right, because I remember one of the times that it happened, bro. They came to Delaney, and when they was coming, you know what I'm saying, the people in the projects, they shot all the lights out and shit like that and told the police, come on in if y'all want to.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember riding down Fifth Avenue, man, tanks and with the thing, you know what I'm saying, marching. Yeah, that was wild.
So, like you said, this is finna start something. Like you said, they're not going. They already got a peace treaty going on. Look like with the Folsom Vice Lord. That's got to be why a lot of stuff is down. So now they're gonna come together, and now it's finna be us against them.
Yeah, hey, because
Chill
I
Will.
can't say. Go ahead, my fault, bro.
No. Chill Will say he's trying to create a buffer around DC so he won't have to give up being president.
But he has some bad blood between him and the city of Chicago too, man. You know what I'm saying? He really actually does. That's been spanning for years on years. But like Looney also said, there is a not just between the folks and the Vice Lord, but between the peoples and the folks nation, man. Because from the Mickey Cobras, the Blackstones, the Foes, the GDs, you know what I'm saying? You got certain sets of BDs and stuff like that, bro. Now they all going out together to each other's events. It's not just the Lords going to the Lords events to support. Now they going to some of the Lords was with some of the Lords was with some of the Who was not too long ago. They be rotating with Wakita of the Stones, and bro, it is a collective that is really going on. I didn't even think about it in the way that you just said it, but there is a collective peace. It's not peace all over the city, but now you do have these factions that's been warring for years. They kind of becoming brothers in arms.
35% gotta be.
Gotta be.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, look, let's talk. Let's let our guests, man, co-hosts, wrap up. We ready to talk about some money, man. Matter of fact, I got something for them. We finna go from. Watch this. Watch how I switch it up. Watch this, y'all. Let's talk about let's talk about the money, man. Let's talk about some money, man. What you got for us, man?
Oh, let me see. Let's talk about money, y'all. All right, before I gotta go, I gotta drop these gems on y'all.
Come on, drop some gems on us, man.
On the financial tip. So, hey, get your credit right. Like CINO said earlier, after you get your credit right, go get as much money as you can. Get into certain rooms around certain people. Just like how 22 CINO said earlier, we all give each other love. We all give each other props. We all respect each other. You got to get around people like that. Stop taking advice from your mother, your auntie, your cousins, because y'all always say y'all want to stop generation curses, but y'all keep taking advice from the generation that cursed you. So you got to get out of that and basically get into the rooms with other people to be able to help them. Like my boy Jay said, I got rich and I gave back. So to me, that's the win-win. Because he said I couldn't help them if I was one of them. It's the same thing. You can't help your mama, your cousin, your auntie if you one of them. That's just follow the laws of the land. A person can't take you as far as they is at or have least been. So you taking advice from people, because sometimes I give advice, I drop gems, I'll say, hey man, go get these loans, you can do this and do that with them. But then they'll go back home and say, hey man, why this man would tell you to go get a loan when it's just going to put you in debt? Loans don't put you in debt. It's what you do with the loans that put you in debt. So that's a different type of mindset. I listened to Myron Golden the other day. He said, man, I'm finna go get millions and millions. He was excited about it because the reason he's excited about going to get millions and millions of dollars, he go get $5 million. He's going to make 50 million off of it. So it's all about, it's the same street mentality. But if somebody tell y'all in the streets to do it, then y'all all with it. It's the same thing. So just get around the right people and let them teach you. Let them teach you the right way. So, okay, bro, if I get this $100,000 loan, then what I'm going to do with it, I got to pay it back. And that's the first thing everybody say, like, I got to pay it back. So with me, if I get $100,000, I'm going to go and open up. Let's just say, okay, I got my man. He's going to open up a UPS store. Shout out to Quincy. I sent him this. That's like my brother. We talk every day. This man works for UPS, right? He works for UPS. And he saw a big vision. And he was living the American way. This dude mortgage is $800. He was sending his mortgage $2,200. He was 401k stacking up. And he was thinking like that was the way. He was like, I was doing everything right. 830 credit score, working every day, putting more down his mortgage in the 401k, and he was still barely getting by. And now he wanted to open his business, and he started looking at things different because now he wanted to take 80,000 out his 401k, and they wouldn't even allow him. They say you can have it if you quit. You know what I'm saying? So that's a trap. They put you in these traps. Like, they don't want you to take this is your money, but they still controlling it, right? So he been talking to me, and a lot of things I've been telling him. He like, man, I just talked to my dad. He told me the same thing. I just talked to the other owner. He said the same thing that you said. I told him, I said, people that know this information, we speak the same language. So let me get back on track with him. So he doing all this, and now he finna's like, forget, he's finna go open his own UPS store. Open up his own UPS store that he finna buy. We in underwriting right now. The lady was trying to sell it at like 770. He talked it down to 720. Me and my partner ended up talking it down to 650. So now he's finna buy the store for 650,000. So now we talk numbers like that, right? This dude, he make 6 figures a year. So you think like, well, how can he afford a UPS store? Credit. So now what he's finna do, he's finna go borrow some money from the bank and open up a UPS store. And that's going to get him out of his 9 to 5. So that's what we call good debt. You don't need to have money. So you can dream big. You can go get whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. All you got to do is just figure out that why or what I want to do. Even before you start thinking about the loan, figure out what do you want to do. After you figure out what you want to do, figure out how much it's going to cost you. After you figure out how much it's going to cost you, that's when you figure out, okay, I need to go get a loan for X amount of dollars. Is this going to cost you an ejection? Ejection is mean a lot of SBA 7s, they want 10% down. How can I get the 10% down? So it's a lot of ways that we can maneuver and we can do this. So now this dude, he's going to take 80,000. He got gifted to him. He's going to take 80,000 because he's going to need that for the injection. Because we got him 780, might say $800,000 loan. So he need 80,000 in cash. So even if you don't have the 80,000, right? Say if I could go get you some personal funding for that 100,000. You just got to let it sit in your bank account for 2 months. After sitting in your bank account for 2 months, is your money at this point. You just got to let it season. So now that the money is seasoned, now you take that money and now you go and take that money and go use that money for an injection. So you can basically now open up a $1 million business. Because now he's finna go from making 6 figures a year to 7 figures a year just off of borrowing somebody else's money. So that's the only gem I had for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Real life story that we actually working right now. I can't wait to go out to Texas and cut the ribbon with him and get him a 24/8 chain because he's family. That's what I said. So when I do business with people, they become family. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that. And I told him like the next store we opened up together. So now he got me interested. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm looking at things. I'm saying, okay, this is what I want to do. So he became a client. Now we're partners. So he's like, man, we can open up another one. I said, hey, I'm in one with you because they plan to open up about 4 or 5 of them. And it's another thing that we have to realize too that a lot of people don't talk about. How much do it cost to make $1 million? You know, so a lot of people think like, I want to make $1 million. I want to make $1 million. But do you know how much do it cost to make $1 million? Do you know how much Coca-Cola spend on marketing every year? And how much they make every year? They make billions of dollars, but they spend billions of dollars on marketing. So it takes Coca-Cola $1 billion to make probably 2.5 billion. It costs to make money. And even though we know who they are, guess what? They still stay in our face. Yeah. Marketing is that much important. I'm sorry. So it costs to make money. How much do it cost to make $1 million? It costs anywhere from 700 to 800,000 just to make $1 million on a brick and mortar. So even with this UPS store, right? I told him, I said, hey man, a lot of people gonna think because you grossing $1 million, family, friends, they're gonna be like, oh man, you own UPS store. They're gonna think you rich, but they don't understand it's gonna cost you 700,000-800,000. I'm looking at the numbers. I'm a numbers guy. It's gonna cost them 700,000-800,000. So he's really only gonna be making, well, it's gonna cost him about 650-700, and then he's gonna be able to pay himself 200,000, and then the business gonna make about 200,000. But it's gonna at least cost him about almost 700,000 to make that $1 million every year. So he's really gonna be making about 200,000 to 300,000 a year. Technically still, but he's just going to be working for himself. And one last thing I want to leave with everybody, and this is the realest stuff. Money is not our goal. Money is not your goal. Freedom is your goal. I'd rather make $100,000 a year working for myself instead of making 100,000 a year working for somebody else. So money is not the goal.
Oh yeah.
So some people be like, well, why would, if I'm only going to make that? Because when people start knowing the real numbers, they start thinking like, well, I don't want to do that then. I don't want to, he going to make $1 million, but all he going to gross is 300,000 or 400,000. Yeah, but he going to be able to go on vacation when he wants to. I say, now you can get up and go to gym. After you go to gym, you go to office. If you want to go to Puerto Rico for 9 days, you go wherever you want to do. You can just do whatever you want to do. Freedom is the goal, not the money. If you can make $50,000 a year and live the way that you want to live, you won. You can. I don't care how much you make. You won, because a lot of people grossing, but grossing that is the same. Like, people don't understand. Like, I'm still making, and a lot of us still making the same much money as other people making net wise. We might gross a lot, but it costs so much money to make it. That's why jobs, we love paying our employees. I pay anybody so I don't have to do it, because like I said, freedom. As long as your bills are paid and you can do what you want to do, freedom is the goal, y'all, not the money. Remember that. All right, that's all I have for y'all. Love.
Man, yes, hey, freedom ain't free. Freedom ain't free. Honestly, but it's real, man. That's real.
Yeah,
right.
Chill. Definitely dropping facts, man. He had a few questions for you.
Let's do it.
He said, one of them
does he have a C corp? The guy you talking about, does he have a C corp?
Yeah.
He got an LLC, but I told him the level that he's gonna be on, he's gonna need a C corp.
Okay.
Yeah, but starting off right now, he just got an LLC. We're gonna fund him through the LLC, but I told him for tax reasons, he's finna be in a whole nother ball game. And like I said, when people come to me with funding, I'm a business coach. So he already told me I'm stuck with him, but he don't know he's stuck with me too. So I'm gonna make sure he good. We just doing step by step. He asks a lot of questions sometimes, like, "Hey, bro, let's handle that. We'll get there. We'll talk about that when we get there." I ain't going nowhere. Even after this transition is over, I'm still gonna be here. So
I mean, because ultimately you're learning that new business and building that relationship. So like you say, man, you looking for partners. Even dames, and I'm looking for generals. I ain't looking for soldiers.
Right. I don't need that.
Exactly.
I'm at that age that now I'm looking just to live the rest of my life the way I want to live it. I'm just at that age, man. Peace is more important than money, anything. Like, a lot of things is normal to me now. And so since I have completed all my goals, a lot of things is normal. I don't wear my jewelry as much as I used to. I get in my cars, like, everything is normal. Like, back in the day, if I I would dream to having a Rolls Royce, dream to having a Benz, dream to just be happy to have a Tesla. I mean, when you was with me, somebody dropped my Q8 off. They were so happy. And I forget, because it's a norm to me now. I've been in I drive these cars so much. It didn't got so normal. It made me rethink stuff. Like, man, you know what? All this stuff is normal.
Yeah.
What's most important with me right now, man, is my peace. So I just want to have enough money. Money is my freedom. It's a tool. Money is a tool. Money is just a tool for my freedom. And that's all I really want is my freedom. Now, if I want to spend some money, then I'm going to spend it. But at the end of the day, it's just really, all this stuff don't even matter. Hey, I'm just finally getting in this space. Like, I don't even care. I really don't, man. I walk around and some people be asking me, like, man, what you changed? I be almost getting mad that they even ask me. Because I'm like, why? Like, that's only how you look at me? Every time you see me, I got to have that on. It's almost, because it's like, man, I don't really care. It became a norm. I bought that jewelry about 3-4 years ago. It's a norm to me now. And normally, like, a deal like I'm finna do with Quincy, that's, probably an $80K deal, I normally would go buy a $30,000-$40,000 watch. I don't even care to do that no more. I'm taking that $80,000, I'm reinvesting it. I'm not even gonna see it. I already got what it mapped out. I ain't gonna tell nobody about that one yet, because ain't nobody talking about it. But when y'all see this next deal that I'm finna do, that's just, I'm like, Jay, on this next deal though, that I'm finna do, I'm gonna take that money and I'm not gonna see that money. I'm taking that money and I'm going and I'm investing it. I only want to see the money, because I'm thinking about my future. I'm thinking about, I'm gonna take this money and I'm going to invest in this because I feel like this is going to rat me out for the rest of my life. And if my kids want to continue it on, it's that's gonna be able to just it's gonna feed me, my kids, and my grandkids. It's what I'm gonna invest in next, and it's only 800,000, and it's gonna bring me millions. It ain't gonna bring me millions off the top. The first 2 years, it's not, but like I think the third year, it's gonna be 6 figures, and then it's just gonna keep going up. But I know within the next 10 years, it should be bringing me, and it's turnkey. I ain't got to do nothing. Just sit back and collect the check. It's a turnkey business. And that's all the stuff that I'm looking for now. Turnkey and investments that I can just sit back because I made an investment this year that I'm going to reap it in 10 years from now. The benefits in 10 years from now. Hey, and that's just what I'm setting up with. I just want to enjoy and live my life and see all I can see on this borrowed time that we all have.
That's true. That them is real. Big. Yeah, because like you say, man, and that's where I'm quite sure in the part of the conversation we were having earlier about people when we see them going on vacations and stuff like that. See, it's not normal to them. But you just made me think about something else when you said it's regular. Because the truth is, a car is a car, a meal is a meal, some water is some water.
A house is a house. right. A watch is a watch.
A watch is a watch. I was looking at I saw a picture earlier today, and it just made me think about the sites that I've seen and stuff like that. And I promise you, it's crazy that you said this and it brought us here. And I looked at this picture and I was like, what I'm seeing in this picture and what the recollections that I have of places I've been and things that I've seen, money couldn't buy that. Money bought it and afforded me to go there, but money can't buy me that. Like, even if I go back to the exact same place, money not gonna buy me what I had when I got there. And that's the part of this, like you say, with the freedom. See, because that part of it is not regular. Just like, you got your first Rolls Royce. Man, your second one, the money bought it, but it ain't got the same. Now, like you said, it's just regular. It's not.
It's a car.
It's a car.
It's just it. It's no gold no more. I can go buy another one tomorrow. It's just a car now.
Yeah, it's just
but a lot of people don't understand it until they get into that situation, because we think that we'll kill, lie, cheat, do whatever for it. You know, a lot of us then got locked up, seen people locked up dead trying to get rims on a Bosch Chevy with beating the car. You know what I mean? And them low dreams.
Yeah. Hey, Jay said he bought every V12 engine. Let me take you back to the beginning. Right. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of things just become a norm, and it just hit me like sometimes even Corey have to remind me, like Corey said, like we talk a lot and I do stuff. He be like, "Fam, that ain't normal." And so I'm glad I got somebody in my ear like that. They be real with me. He'll tap me on my shoulder, be like, "Bro, like what you just did."
Yeah, I feel sorry. Yeah, a lot of times he be telling me his stories. I'll be like, "Yeah, man, I feel real sorry for you, man." Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel real sorry for you, bro.
He do say that too.
I'm like, yeah, you got to talk. I said, I ain't, I'm working, man. I'm coming, man. But I'll take that problem.
That just means you elevate, though, man. When the stuff around you starts to, and it seems like, you know what I'm saying, just to my current thought, that's actually the key to elevation and the financial part that we're talking about with the people that are still trying to get by. Once they realize that, hey, a car is just a car, let me go ahead and buy this little Honda real quick instead of trying to go buy this Cadillac, so I got a status quo symbol or something like that. Then they'll be able to have that money to go buy that Cadillac or that Tesla without it being a stress on them or something like that. Because that really is a key. When you get to the normal, it's like having difficulty levels. Now it's time for the next level. Now, you know what I'm saying? And if you look at it as I'm always going to the next level, number one, then you always in the place where you always elevate. You realizing that you got something different every time. You're not getting satisfied and settling for what it is that's in front of you, because now you got bigger aspirations and bigger dreams.
That's why I like listening to Nick Cannon, man, because he at that stage, he talk about that a lot. He just be like, man, I don't know, and that's just what it is.
Financial freedom. Shout out to Isha Maeve. Financial freedom.
That's everybody should be everybody's goal. It's not the money. The money is not the goal. You know, it's just basically the freedom, man, so we can do what we want to do. Because think about it, man. They got us in this system that we supposed to go to school, go to work for 30 plus years, retire, and then live like what, 5 years?
Right.
And then all the stuff that we dream to do when we retire, we don't even want to do it no more because we didn't got too old.
We just want to sit at home.
Right. And then we'll be talking about, man, I'm going skiing, I'm going camping, I'm going to go all across the world, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. And now we at this age, like, no, man, I'm living my life today, right now. Or I can live it. I'm not waiting, but they want us to wait. They got this shit to a science. They know how long. They know the KPIs on our deaths, bro. They know how much long you live. So a lot of these pensions and stuff that we waiting for, a lot of us don't even get all the benefits. Where do that money go to? It don't even go to our family.
Pay it all out. Right. They ain't got to pay it all out. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, they got us waiting because they living right now.
Exactly.
They children living and they ain't even born yet. They doing it right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, well, it's been real, man. Where can we find you at, man? Where can the people find, Mr. Dwight Looney, man? Let me.
Yeah, come find me, y'all, on 24.8.enterprise on Instagram or Dwight Looney on Facebook. Come holler at me, y'all. Come lock in with me, man. It's always a pleasure being around my brothers. Love y'all.
Love you, bro.
I need to be on here probably once every 3 months. Just a bit.
It seems like you on there. You've been on so much. Hey.
Just to be
Is that right? 24.8.enterprise, right?
Yep. Just to be in the room, man.
Make sure you go people. Like, subscribe, tap in. This is my financial mentor. This is the guy who I, get the game from and taught me the credit business. And man, I definitely appreciate you, man, for all you do. I appreciate our friendship, our brotherhood, our business, our business relationship, and just being there from the beginning, man. Like I said, starting off, my first guest, and always supporting, and just appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're a great guy, man. Like, you probably one of the only people that when I met them, they had a vision that was bigger than just doing something in Gary. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a vision that was my hometown could help me in what I'm doing, and I want to get a spotlight. But that was never the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, because we met each other on something outside of something bigger than Gary. And bro, you one of the only people that I met back then that's was what was going on your plate, man. Like, I appreciate you, bro, because you help give a lot of great ideas, shine a lot of light. I appreciate you for being on here, giving these people this good information, because where else they gonna get it at like this? Except for the number one show.
I know, right? The 22 and the CONVO with CINO, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Holding it down consistently, week after week. Who else doing that in the city, man? Who else? Consistently, baby.
Consistently.
I'll wait.
Like the man on the emoji.
I'll wait.
Hey, regardless of who here, we running on Wednesday.
Right, man, I know it, man. All right, y'all. Salute to y'all, man.
Hey, man, appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, we're gonna go ahead and get us out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. First and foremost, we're gonna start where we always start. It's almost the end of the month, y'all. The August back to school credit repair special now has payment options. Option 1, promotional price $2.99, due at sign up, save $100, and it's a one-time payment. Payment is usually $3.99, but you have option 2, which is an easy payment plan, $99 down, plus $100 a month for 3 months, and you get one bonus round for free. We also still have it coming up on CONVO with CINO, special guests, Coach Trina and the Indie Bosses. They have a show coming out. It's a reality show, and it's not all of the riff-raff and the fussing and the fighting. These people are collaborating. They're not competing. They're trying to find a way to help everybody get in their bag, man. So please check this out. This is a group of entrepreneurs in their different fields, and they want to show you the positive side of what people have going on in their day-to-day. Appreciate them for that. Coach Trina and the Indie Bosses. We also have coming up special guest Crystal Delane. She's an award-winning author, motivational speaker, and founder of Paula's Saving Grace. She was also last week's special co-host, man. Sister got a lot of knowledge on her. She is very rap tight, and whatever it is, I know just from our last show, she's come prepared. She's going to do her information and find out what's going on. So don't miss her on Convo with CINO. And bro, we out.
Man, I appreciate you, my brother. Hold on, let me clear out the people, man. Real, real convo with CINO style. Man, it's been a great show, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. As always, you've been rocking with the best. Convo with CINO live each and every Wednesday. Your boy CINO at 22, and you never know who will be a special guest, man. So, stay tuned, keep it locked. We out. See you next Wednesday, baby.
Peace.
And then Christina in the room, so let me go get to her. And our other co-host, let me go tend to her because she on fire right now.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Love y'all, man. We out.
Love. Peace.